Hmm. Okay. Okay. I think everything is working. I need to put the music down. This is too loud. Well, I wonder if this playlist will get me. Oh, that's a lovely one. No, can you guys hear the music at all? Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. This is still a little loud. Okay, I think we're good now. Alrighty, everyone. I've called you here today for one thing and one thing only, and that is to figure out how to make Kayo players as sad as possible. That is our only mission today. Right now, we're on Uzuri, because supposedly people will tell you that she can beat Victor, which I figured out. I figured out that one. Well, so and so. And she can beat Kayo. And Kayo was actually the first one that I thought was very beatable using Uzuri. But, you know, as the meta has progressed and Kayo players have been making less terrible decisions, it's been getting a lot harder. And while I still agree that in theory, Uzuri should be beating Kayo, or at least should be favored, when I actually get into the game, what happens is that they vomit 37 damage every turn, and I end up dying. So today, we're going to do a bit of Kayo hate streaming. So what we're going to do is we're going to tune our deck list for one thing only, and that is to beat Kayo. And then we're going on Talishar, and we're only going to play Kayo players until we figure out how we're supposed to win this. That's the plan for today. It's figure out what decks work against Kayo, play against Kayo to test all the decks, and then decide what we actually need to keep to make a functional deck that wins other matchups as well. So, where are we starting? I have some ideas. We're going to make a new version of the deck, because this version right here, this is the Battle Harden winning Contract Uzuri. And we want to make something a little bit more tuned. Okay, so obviously let's create the Kayo matchup. That is the most important matchup. I'm realizing I actually don't understand how this site works all that well. Okay, so we're playing against Kayo, so we don't need AB. Mask of Perdition. Does this help us against Kayo? When this hits a hero, banish the top card of their deck. I don't think this does. So there's two theories on how we're going to deal with Kayo. Theory number one is we're just going to vomit damage at them back. And we're hoping that even though we do less damage than Kayo, because we're spamming them with Onits, that's going to be enough to give us the advantage. Plan number two is we're going to fatigue them. I'm not sure you can fatigue him. I think he just destroys you, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. So for now, let's go with just hit him with a lot of disruption plan. So I think this is the layout for Kayo. I'm wondering if there's a better dagger, but I don't think so. I think these are the two daggers that you gotta play. Now, something that I found out yesterday was that I don't think that Death Touch is actually that effective against Kayo. For a few reasons. Because you can only play it from Arsenal, it's pretty slow. Against Kayo, because you want to be blocking a lot. Or at least I find myself blocking a lot. I think you need to... Death Touch is this kind of weird card in Uzuri where it's not really a part of very many 2-card hands. You know, if you have a stealth card, obviously Death Touch works and it's great, and it's 1 for 8, which is a little insane. But if you don't have a stealth card, then you can't really play this with, for example, if you have Surgical Death Touch, you can play that. That's pretty unplayable. I think of another example. No, but that's the main example, actually. It's blue card, non-stealth blue card, plus Death Touch, leaves you just bricked. You can't do anything. Your 2-card hand is unplayable. And the other problem is that this only blocks for 2. So even if you want to filter it out to get a good 2-card hand, then you're forced to take 1 more damage than you should, usually. So I think this is going... this is not going in the deck for now. Frailty Trap I also don't think accomplishes anything. Inertia Trap I think is good, but... I was playing a Kayo player yesterday who just... he told me that basically he's trying to just refuse to put cards in Arsenal. Which I think is smart, actually. I think if Kayo does, that's pretty hard to deal with for Uzuri, because the logic in that is you are Uzuri, right? You have all of these cool on-hit disruptive things, and then you put stealth cards to make them stick, and it's extremely annoying for the opponent. But if you actually like get into the nitty-gritty, if they don't have an arsenal, a lot of your on-hits aren't doing anything. Like CNC doesn't really doing anything, Leave No Witnesses is not doing anything. So if they just refuse to arsenal, they're actually by not playing with an arsenal, they're refusing to give you a lot of your disruption, and so cards like this lose a lot of value. Leave No Witnesses and CNC. Okay, but let's try. I also don't think Eradicate accomplishes anything in this matchup. The nitty gritty, exactly. Plunder the Poor. This does not do anything against Kayo, so it's going out the list. They don't have this many 0 or 1 cost cards. Nix the Nimble. Reactions? Nope. They don't have those. Shakedown. Shakedown can stay. Shakedown is good. Looking for Scrap. I think this can also stay. If we're going for this push damage plan, I think this can stay. Then we have Leave No Witnesses. Already dead. Annihilate the Armed. This one stays for sure. Cut to the Chase. Okay, I think Cut to the Chase is staying. E-Strike, this is just damage. Fate Foreseen and Sink Below, we're going to leave them in for now. But I think they may also be coming off. Shred. I think we only leave Yellow Shred, because I don't think... Another thing that makes Kayo hard, guys, is that they're not very linear, I don't think. Like, sometimes Kayo will, like, no block just to roll your face over, and other times they'll play a little bit more conservative, and they'll block with some cards, and they'll attack with some cards. So we kind of need to accommodate for both of those plays. I think Sigil is going on. What else? We can leave spreading. We can leave inertia for now. Inertia. Okay, let's get Pummel in here. Let's get crazy. Okay, now when it comes to stealth cards, is Sedate the one we play? I don't think it is. I think the one we play is probably Infect. Well, then again, no, yeah, it's Infect. I think Infect is probably... Oh, I can play both. I think Backstab is the one that comes off, actually. Where did it go? Oh. Right, so we have cut to the chase. We have I put Pummel in? Pummel is in. We're missing 3 cards. So let's take another look at the contract, see if we find any other juicy ones. 2 or less block, that's not gonna work. 2 or greater. We can run this. 1 for 5. Go again, this is not the one. Non-actions, this is not the one. No, I think this is the one. Rob the Rich. I'm wondering if we have enough blues to play this many pummels. Might be a little tight on resources here. What does Payday do? That's so funny. Assassin has such funny cards. Okay, let's give it a shot with this. This is our Kayo list. We're only going to queue into Kayo until we are happy with the results. It's going to be a lot of reloading today, boys. Actually, let me see if I can find... maybe there's a Discord where I can ask for Kayo matches. Do we think this is a Kayo? Not a Kayo. No. Katsu is not what we're looking for. Maybe I should join the Patreon just to have the looking for Kayo tag. It's probably the same guy. I shouldn't join again. New one. Prism, nope. Does that like shut down their room? I feel kind of shitty if it does. I don't really want to be doing that. They'll show up eventually. Chat room, don't worry. Victor, no. Okay, I should stop joining the request and do ones. It's BM for sure. Oh, can I just do this? No, not you. Is he not on the list? Oh, he isn't. Ah, okay, he is. So, what have you all been up to? Yeah, the reason that we're on this Kayo contingency plan. How are there new Kayo games starting? The reason we're on the Kayo contingency plan is because last night at the Armory it was 3 Kayos, and I lost a game to Kayo where they didn't even get to play a single Blood Rush, and I was like, this is just a disaster. If I can't beat them when they're not playing Blood Rush, how am I supposed to ever beat them? It's also a pretty good player, but you know. If we're playing Uzuri to counter Kayo, I would like to be a little bit more favored than what it felt like it was. But I think the deck is just so volatile and so many numbers that it's hard to be like super favored. Hmm. How much is the Patreon? I think there are Kayo players, they're just not learn. Wait, does it show me the open games? Maybe. A lot of that are intis today. And Prism. A lot of yellow heroes in general. This is not the Kayo we're looking for. We want the other one. Yeah, yesterday I played with the anti-Victor Uzuri list, and I think, going by the name, I think it makes sense that it's not super great into Kayu. But I also think the scary thing about Kayu, and kind of the limitation of Uzuri, is that you don't have that many relevant on-its if your opponent is willing to play around it. Like, if they don't Arsenal, then you're losing 6 cards, 6 relevant cards with on it. And it's kind of hard to come up with more. I think that's why this new contract idea is starting to make more sense to me, because the contracts doesn't really matter who your opponent is and what kind of disruption they care about, because they'll care about you buying boots over and over and cracking them and getting go again and doing all of that annoying boot stuff. Okay, Kasai. It's still not a Kayu. Okay, I think on the Runaways server they have looking for game channel, but it's paywalled. And I don't make that kind of money, unfortunately. A lot of Victors on today. Well, a lot of Victors on in the game lately. Maybe the vibe is to create a game. Just wait a bit. Hey, this is better odds. What if I change my username to looking for Kayu? Oh well, they can see the username before they get in the room, so it probably doesn't help. Reiner, no thanks. That's almost it though. Kayu! Kayu, 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 Kayu. Oh my god, we got him. Okay. We're going second. We have our 60. Okay, we found one. I'm spamming that rematch button after we're done. Okay, Scowling. This seems all fine. It seems like a normal, well-rounded. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, it's like that, huh? Yeah, I'm blocking 3. I'm taking 3. You're not giving me a lot of choice here. Another 3. Well, I block this with inertia. There's another attack coming. I think we block 2 here. And then we block 5 on the next one. Okay, so we let them go first and we still took 4 damage, which isn't great. It doesn't feel amazing. The upside is that we have Blue Infect here, along with 2 of our looking for scrap. But you know, the third one, for sure, it's going to go well. Now I think we hit him with a 7. Sink this. We're going to Sigil and Arsenal Inertia Trap. I think Talishar forgot to shuffle. Okay, this is pumped, so we can do Fate Foreseen. I think this is Fate Foreseen, Inertia Trap. And we give him the Inertia, and he's forced to swing with the other card. Let's keep this on top, because if all goes well, we're going to Arsenal our looking for scrap, and we want the blue to play it after. 3, take 3. Now you're coming in for 6. Pulping. Yep. Block 4. And is it worth it to sink this? Let me think. Okay, so we have blue sedate on top. We can sink looking for scrap, which is not what I wanted to do originally. But I can sink looking for scrap, I get blue sedate, and I play it to try to force them to block, and then I Arsenal sink below. This is already feeling like too many reactions, but I might just be getting unlucky. Well, let's see. That sure made them think. Do you have cast bones in hand, buddy? Is that what's going on? Okay, so they just take the 1. Okay, this is 3. They're going to discard something to give it a go again. Okay, let's look at our hand. I think we finally have an attacking hand here. I think we block with boot. Okay, so I think the plan here is we block with boots. And we wait for the next attack. Ideally, we want to keep... Well, we have Tunic, so we can actually go down a lot here. But I think the ideal plan is annihilate the armed, crack boots, rob the rich. And then maybe Arsenal Codex. Or pitch Codex to do it. Maybe we pitch Codex because we have a blue block 3 in hand. Okay. He made a decision for us. That's very kind. And we're just going full value. Like, we're not using sync below here because we want to block as much as possible every single turn. Well, actually, let me think. If I do sync below here, and I get to keep the 4-card hand, does my turn go up at all? I don't think so, right? Because what does the extra pitch add to my turn? It doesn't add anything. Unless I'm playing the Codex somehow. What's in Arsenal? What's in the discard? We don't have a 2 cost attack here yet. No, so this is a play. We block with this. Yeah, we block with this, and then we annihilate the armed. And then we... So it's annihilate the armed, on it, crack boot, rob the rich. Pitching a yellow. The reason we do this one first is because... Oh, what's the order here? I think this one has higher odds of hitting. Well, does it? This entire deck costs like 2 or more. So yeah, let's go with this one first, actually. Crack boot. Okay, so this is kind of as expected, like they don't want to block. And so we just get to hit contacts for free. Now I toss another one. Another 5. I think if they're clever, they block with Bone Breaker plus a 3 block. Okay, so they're not doing that. Maybe their hand is just gas. Hey, Golden Donkey. What's up, man? Another silver. God. Wait, did I get it? Oh, I did get it. Now we're gaming. Why do I have 3 silver? I'm doing good. I'm fighting the green army. I'm trying to learn this matchup because I got clobbered last night. I don't understand where my 3rd silver came from. So let's read some cards. This Spanish is the top card. This Spanish is the top card. Did I play any other contracts? I didn't. Why do I have 3? I'm so confused. I think it's a tough one for Uzuri. I think it's actually supposed to be good. You've played a lot of Kayo or Uzuri? Okay, we're taking the big 9. Bro, these numbers are so scary. He freaks me out. Kayo freaks me out. Okay, this isn't really a very relevant on it, so I think we can toss it. This is not very relevant either. So I think this is a block. You play a lot of Uzuri? Oh, that's cool. What kind of Uzuri do you like? Do you play red line, the contracts, the blue Uzuri? Oh, that sucks. I don't like that one bit. Red line only? Yeah, that's also what I've played the most. Because there's other variants winning now, I'm trying them out. But red line is the one that I have the most hours in. Okay, we have a cheeky Pummel. We have Pummel, a blue, Shakedown, and Tunic, which is like the god line for Pummel. So let me think. What is this looking like? This is for sure block with this one, and then Shakedown, Pummel. Right? And we just make them extremely sad. I think that's the play. We just block 7 here, and then we take all of the other damage. I don't think there's a big on it we have to be scared of. Hello, fellow gamer bro. How are you, man? How's work? You really outed yourself with that opening line. Yeah, we're just taking the 6. Okay, and now we're going to just ruin Kayo's day. Watch this. Shakedown. No tricks. No tricks, no secrets, there's nothing going on, don't even worry about it. Oh bro, if they use the Scalding Flashback, I'm gonna be so upset. And they should, actually, probably. It's probably correct. No, I don't think it's correct here to use Scalding Flashback. I hope they don't have no fear. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. I don't think Kais have been playing it much though. Because it's another miss for cast bounce. Oh, so they did do it. This is a mistake by them for sure, I think. Because I just get to flick knives and get my on it anyways, right? And I don't get to see the card that I... Okay. This is all fine, I think. Obviously, we prefer to we prefer to pummel here, but this line is also okay. We toss this knife, which I don't think we're really using that much anyways. And I think we say red here. It's such a blowout versus Zuri. I 100% played into Zuri. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm just not sure that they have it in the sideboard even. Oh, so they had Reckless Swing in hand, but they didn't play it, which is interesting. I think you should play it here. Maybe it just messes up their turn too much. Well, but you're discarding a card anyways. I'm just getting to pick which one. We get rid of this. Oh, are you going to LA? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm from Europe, so it's hard to go into the big American events. Well, it's hard to go to any American event. Are you taking Uzuri? You know, if it's not... if you're happy with disclosing, what are you taking to LA? Wait, did I get rid of... I got rid of Savage Feast, but I probably should have done CNC. Because now I'm taking a CNC after this. I need to keep 6 to block that. We can just go for the same line again. Pitch Blue, Shakedown, Pummel. But I need to take the 7. No, I don't think it's a good choice. It struggles into Kaino and Victor too much, and Dromai. I don't think I agree with Victor. I think you can do Victor with Uzuri. It's just you just have to play like very... You have to be very focused. It's definitely on you to win the matchup. It's not on the Victor player. It's a lot easier for them. But I agree that Kaino and Dromai are like... Yeah, I'm just waiting for Dromai to rotate. It struggles for sure. My Victor build is just shit. Yeah, I agree that your Victor build is very bad into Uzuri, but I think the other Victor player at our armory, I think his Victor list is very good, and I still think it's winnable. Trance is too strong. Trance is insane. It's so powerful, man. Okay, we're trying to run the scam again. Let's see if it sticks. There's no more Scalding Flashback. You have to hold this. Come on, put another one. You know you want to. Block the 6. No, block the 6, man. Don't be scared. It's gonna be fine. Nothing's gonna happen. Just block it. So you're running Kayo. Yeah, I think Kayo is the safest choice. Okay, yeah, that's what I love to see. It's time, baby. Pummel, show me that hand. Okay, what do we name here? Oh, does Pummel happen first? Oh yeah, I guess it does. He chose to discard Bare Fangs, which means he either has something he wants to arsenal or a blue to swing with Claw. So what's the EV here? If we get a blue, we save 3 damage. If we get Cast Bones, Yellow as its arsenal? Yeah, so it's either Blood Rush or Cast Bones here, right? Do you think you think it's Blood Rush? I think I say red here, man. Because I think you have more hits. Okay, it was a blue. He's cast 0 of both. I only say red here because it can be Cast Bones or just a random red card that he wants to keep in Arsenal. Both wrong, yeah, it's just a blue. I'm surprised he didn't swing with Claw. Okay, now... We should have blocked with boots earlier because I want to crack them now, I think. That's unlucky. No, I don't actually. So the line here is rob the rich, cut to the chase, and shred on top. We're just doing everything. We want all of it. Wait, no. It's this, pitching this, and this goes in Arsenal. I think this is correct. If Kayo is gonna flood Nationals, I'm gonna go Teklovos and be sure to bring a pillow to take a nap during the game. Yeah, I saw your game against Teklo versus Kayo, and I thought it looked very good for you, but I'm not sure how strong the Kayo player was. Yeah, both wrong. You can't get strikes every time, especially when it's just one card in hand. I was hoping I would get to order the triggers. Because if I get to order the triggers there... Well, it was 2 blues. I think I never get it right there. Okay, cut to the chase. Do I want to sink Blood Rush Bellows? No, I don't. I want to get it out of the game, man. I don't get the silver, but I think that's fine. I think banishing Blood Rush is more important. This is a funny hand. Oh, you had a... Oh, okay. Sure. Blood Rush pitching Cast Bones is like a disaster, though. Well, no, it makes sense, because they had Tunic, but you don't really want to use Tunic here, because you're risking the discard on Blood Rush. Okay, so this is coming in for 8. I'm gonna get smacked. Well, it's coming in for 8. I think I can just block it all, right? It's Headpiece plus these two. Gotta go, my fellow gamer bro. See you, man. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so he saw that it's Leave No Witnesses. Just play Cast Bones and Arsenal. Yeah, that's better, I think. I think it would be better if they just... Yeah, for sure, because you Cast Bones and then you have Blood Rush with Cast Bones, which is insane. I think the play here is... this. I don't have Tunic though. But I think we have to do this. And we're going to Leave No Witnesses, cut to the chase on top. Oh wait, I can draw a card. Wait, is this working? I think my game is frozen. Wait, sorry. Yeah, I think the play here is to crack Helmet to get another card. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't really want to hit with Leave No Witnesses right now. I want to hit with Surgical to take a card out of their hand. Because Leave No Witnesses, when there's no Arsenal, it's like, eh. You know, I'm probably going to get the silver off the top. If, you know, God willing. But Surgical is more... Surgical is so devastating. Yeah, okay. And now I crack this. I get another Surgical. Interesting. And now we do... Yeah, we just play Surgical. Cut to the chase. Arsenal, Leave No Witnesses for next turn. Yeah, this is something that freaks me out about the matchup, is that I think this game is going basically perfect. Like, everything is going our way, and it's 11-8, so that's a little scary. Do I want to sync cast Bones? No, I don't. I want to destroy it. We're getting very lucky with... Yeah, we're getting very lucky with a lot of things. And it's still close. Reckless Swing, discarding a card, and I'm taking 2. This is going to block 4. Is there any way I can go over this? No, if I flick knives, it still hits. Okay. And we take 2, but they basically gave up their attack. They're only going to arsenal a card. And we get to threaten it with... Well, they're not going to arsenal a card, I guess. Mandible Claw. This is probably... what is the line here? I think it's sink below for sure. Do I have my boots back yet? I don't. I still need 1 more silver. Sink below. Isolate, leave no witnesses. I don't really like that very much. I think sink below, we sink, leave no witnesses, looking for a better swap. Is that too greedy? We still have a lot of 6 attacks in the deck. Oh, I forgot to bring Humble. Humble is... Yeah, I think I should have Humble here in this deck. Okay, let's do it. Let's sink this guy. We got Shred. Well, that's life. We're still pushing damage. I'm not too upset about this. I think we just do... Who is going in the arsenal? Let me think. We either swing a knife or we arsenal isolate. Arsenal isolate I think is better. So let's just go with this. Okay. Yeah, no, I think this is correct. This goes in the arsenal. If they block this, we shred on top just to push more damage. We use the sigil, go back up to 8. I think this is all fine. Shred. Sigil. Hit red off the top, please. Please. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, now we have Isolate already dead. We can even go a little crazier and we do E-Strike for 5. Go again. Isolate already dead. He's coming in for 3. Surely he's not going to give it go again or anything. That would be crazy. Do we want to block this? That's the big question. I don't think we do. I think we take this one and we block the next one. Just in case it's like sandpacking or whatever. I think they should have done this backwards. I think they pitch Mighty Windup and discard Agile Windup. That would be better, in my opinion. Do you have an attack? Oh, you have cast Bones. I see. Very clever. Maybe that's why they didn't do the Agile Windup. Yeah, unless it's cast Bones. Yeah, you called it. Yeah, Kayo player in the chat. So what do we do here? How do we maximize damage? I would love to have the opportunity to do double already dead, but I don't think it's possible. I don't have enough gas. I think this is isolate, swap already dead, and then crack boots and see what we do after that. And how much are we threatening? It's very good if we can threaten lethal here. Because, you know, they have this big... Well, Cast Bones doesn't really need that many resources to make all of this count. E-Strike, Dagger, Isolate, Swap. What do you bottom with E-Strike? Like E-Strike already dead. Dagger pitching this one. Isolate, Swap. That's more stable, but I think I can do more damage this way. Yeah, you bottom already dead. I think this has a higher ceiling. But let's see, maybe they just have a reaction and you turn out to be incredibly right. They're blocking with Runner Runner. Bro, what hand do you have that you're blocking with Runner Runner on your Cast Bones turn? That's so crazy. Reaction? No reaction. Okay. Okay, now... How do we maximize damage again? Is it Dagger plus already dead? Doing 7, or is it E-Strike for 7? Arsenal this one. I get to keep one more card that way. I think that's better. E-Strike... The other one is harder to block though. If I do Dagger and then E-Strike. I think I'm just doing E-Strike. E-Strike for 7. You like Dagger into E-Strike? Oh, because that way I do 8. You're cooking. Yeah, I don't need to... Well, having the stealth in Arsenal feels good though, but I think, yeah. I want to pressure as much as possible. I think you're right. They play so much Arsenal Disruption. That is true. I didn't account for that. If this is sent packing for 1,000,000 and I lose out on some damage to Arsenal card, I'll be sad. 1, go again. And now big 7. Buff power. I feel like this turned out pretty good. Because they have to block with 2 cards, they only have 1 card. So their cast bone turns... they're dead to flick knives here. I would like them to change the block, so we can see what happens if they block it correctly. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to play. Since you're taking Kayo to PT, and I'm trying to figure out this Uzuri Kayo stuff. Oh, you're at work. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep trying to snipe Kayo players. Okay, but let's take a look at our list again. You love your job? Makes me very happy, man. If you love your job, I think that makes all of your life a lot easier. Okay, so let's do some review on this deck list. What was effective here? So I didn't really like Inertia Trap, which I already knew was probably going to happen. So let's try taking out Inertia Trap. I also didn't really like looking for Scrap this game, but I also didn't get a great chance to play it. Let's put in Humble. And let's see how this feels. I don't think you can play looking for Scrap, because it blocks 2 and it's a little too clunky, right? 2 few 1 cost for 3 of them. Can run 1. 2 few 1 cost. It's not for 1 cost, it's for 1 attacks. Yeah, 1 attack. That's what you meant. But I think the thing is that you can brute force it with flick knives, right? I think that's the plan most of the time. But I think the bigger problem against Kayo specifically is that if this card is in your hands and they go for a big turn, it's kind of just doomed, right? Because you would like to be... You don't really have the option to block with it as much. You can, but you handicap yourself to force that. That is true. Yeah, let's try and take them off. Let's do Inertia instead, maybe. I'm trying to think what else I can put in the list that feels good against Kayo, but I'm not sure there's a lot of other things. Because I think I run all of the contracts that I want to run. I have the attack actions, I have the 2+ cost. Leave no witnesses. Maybe it's time to put Eradicate back in, but I don't like Eradicate, man. There's not enough yellows. Let's see. Let's see if we find a Kayo player first. That's the main objective. This is my favorite stream segment. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so lukewarm on Eradicate. Like, I think I've... Out of all the games I've done with Eradicate, I think there's one game where I played it and I felt like it was really like a bomb. And you know, not all cards have to be huge bombs or anything. But... I don't know, it just doesn't feel very rewarding. It feels like most of the time you toss it for 4, they block 3, and then you banish a card that doesn't matter, and that's it. Trying to think what else. I watched the deck tech from the Uzuri that won RTN with Eradicate and said it was meta call for Bolting and Prisms. He knew would attend the event. Okay, that makes sense. Is that the one... that's the one that beat all the Victor players and he went on Plague Hive, right? I play this deck a lot on stream, but I haven't seen the deck tech yet. I haven't had the time. Request and do Blitz is so funny. Oh, maybe into... I mean, the one time I felt Eradicate was super effective was into Prism. So I think that adds up. Because I think I had this game... Yeah, I had this game against my roommate where I think I got like 3 silver out of Eradicate and I just bought boots over and over. It was a great time. But yeah, that's not happening often for sure. It's interesting to run it into Bolton though. I've had a lot of trouble with Bolton, like historically, with Uzuri. I also think I think I'm just not very good into the combo decks yet though. Like when they just take damage all game and then they do the Saber thing for 1,000,000. The Lumina thing for 1,000,000, even if they're not on Sabers and it's just like Raiden. I'm always like, what do I do now, man? I was so ahead and now I'm so behind. Any minute now. I'm also interested in playing more of the... Oh, did he talk about the Codex of Bloodrot in that deck tech? That's the card that I was like... I played with the deck a lot and I found an argument for everything except Codex of Bloodrot. I just can't get into that card. I don't understand. I don't understand, like... Because especially for me, it's especially confusing because you're playing Codex of Bloodrot, but you're not even on... 9 isolates, which to me is crazy because I think isolates is the best card in the deck. It was very hard for me to find a moment where I would rather have yellow Codex of Bloodrot rather than yellow isolate. Because, you know, Codex of Bloodrot, the main use that I found for it is, oh, sometimes I have a 2-card hand that is a Codex of Bloodrot and Death Touch. And I play my Codex, I put down the Death Touch, and I shoot the Death Touch, and that feels great. But, you know, if it was just Isolate instead, I think it's more worth it. I'm guessing that the value is supposed to come from the Ponder token, but it feels very hard to evaluate for me. Because then they also play, like, the Standing Orders. Presumably because they're expecting to end up with bad cards in the arsenal once in a while. I don't know, I'm just not very sure about the whole thing. Please, Kayo players, come back. I'm sorry I played Pummel Shakedown 2 turns in a row. I didn't mean it like that. Just come back. I just want to talk. Yesterday I also had a miserable game against the new Viserai deck. That was also very hard. But I also didn't I didn't even bring AB because I didn't know there was going to be a Viserai player. I was just yeah, it was bad. There's a lot of Blitz games going on right now. Well, there's like 6. But at this time I think it's a lot. Oh, I think it's because there's going to be like a big I think it's not, is it a PTI? There's going to be a Blitz PTI, I think, in America somewhere. Riptide. That's not the green man I'm looking for. I want the other one. Another green looking hero, but not the one I want. Man, maybe I should get this Talishar subscription. They're really getting me. It would save me a lot of clicks. What are your predictions for Pro Tour? Are you also hoping that Draw My wins? I'm really hoping she wins. Not because I like her. Quite on the contrary. If she wins, she's very close to LL. And I would love if she LL'd. Because, you know, I really like playing Uzuri. But the big problem with Uzuri is that you kind of... you know, I'm playing her, and I think she's strong. But there's always in the back of my mind, like, okay, yeah, if I play into Draw My, it's probably curtains. Like, even if I play insane, it's really up to her to brick and me to get insane draws. That's the only way you think you really have a chance. Even Prism, I think, is pretty hard. But hopefully in the new set we get some good assassin stuff. Well, rumor has it that we're also getting illusionist stuff, so it's a one step forward, two steps back kind of situation. Bro, just give me a Kayo, please. I would just like to play one more. Ah, Kayo. Okay, we got him. That was a close one. Alright. I think this might be the last game of the stream. Because I think after this I need to go have lunch and get ready for work. Well, I have a work thing, but it only starts in like 2.5 hours. But I should probably show up a little earlier. They will go first. Okay, that's not a great sign. Okay. Turn 1, roll scabs. Okay, they're playing Knucklehead. I'm already a little... Bro, oh my god, what the fuck? What happened? Played cast bones? Was this double? Double cast bones? Turn 0? Brother. Brother! The fuck is up with this? I'm taking a screenshot. What do I even do here? Yeah, man, I am. Yeah, skill issue, I guess. Okay. I guess I CNC. Right? I just try to mitigate the incoming storm as much as possible. I don't have a good reaction to go into Shakedown. So I think it's a CNC angle. And we just try to get the arsenal. Okay, and we do CNC. No blocks. Wrecker Romp. Okay, yeah, that's not an insane card to have in Arsenal. Let's do this. Savage Feast for 1 million. 19, go again. God bless this game. I don't have any zero costs here. Yeah, I'm just not attacking this turn, I think. And now I'm going to take like 6 on top of that. Okay, 9 actually. My bad. Hopefully they do draw this card. Wait, what was the first one? Wasn't it Savage Feast? I think I'm supposed to have the helmet here, no? Played Bear Fangs. Oh, did they whiff? They didn't. I'm so confused. So they drew a card. And they supposedly drew another. I thought I would have helmet here, but I guess not. Oh, I did have the helmet. Yeah, I just missed the... That's fine. There's going to be a blood rush later in the game for me to... crack helmet on. But yeah, this is, you know... Turn 2 I'm at 24? That's not very cool. And he's just rolling like a god. A cool 9. I can block a cool 9. Well, should I block a cool 9? I'm not even sure. I block the 9 and I keep Fate Foreseen. This is so doomed, man. I'm so demoralized. Yeah, I think I block 9. I give him Inertia. Not sure this Inertia trap is doing much here, though. I think this card has to switch out for something else. And they still have all the armor. This has been so brutal. It really was like just a brute gaming. This is just devastating. Well, don't go inactive now, man. Finish the game, you're like 4 attacks away. Let me see if I can... Ooh. Sorry, I'm distracted with fun OBS things. Okay, never mind. That was a stupid idea. Taking 3. Now maybe another 6. Maybe another cast bones. What are we feeling? I think they did reveal CNC. Wait, what happened? Where is CNC going? Oh, inertia, right. Oh, we just... Okay, so inertia was actually good here. Yep. What's up, man? Okay. We have a sort of a turn, kind of. Please intimidate Sigil. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, this is maybe... So what's the more relevant on it? This is the only attack for the turn. So CNC is pretty relevant here, I think. I think we block with Already Dead. We swing Dagger and play CNC. Well, they didn't really block the other stealth, right? When we just draw CNC'd. I wonder if they're encouraged to block here. What is our read on this player? Do we think that if we sedate... No, this is for sure. This is just more cards. We're just asking for more cards if we do it this way. So I think it has to be correct. It's Spider's Bite for 1, and then CNC for 6. Paid with Tunic. Oh, I'm getting really hungry. I should have had a bigger breakfast. I wonder what instant they have to activate. That keeps like holding priority. Oh, maybe they just have the settings. Combat resolved. Is the game like? Is everything okay? Okay, pop Tunic. CNC for 6. Looks like we're hitting. Oh, no fear in the arsenal. That's sad. And they banish everything. Is this a Flick Knives angle? It's Flick Knives for 6, right? That's pretty worth it. So we let this resolve. And we Flick Knives our Nerve Scalpel for 6. And we Sigil also. Okay, we're almost kind of sort of catching up, which is crazy. Given that turn 0, but there's still a lot of Blood Rush Bellows left to play. Yeah, I don't think I'm super happy with the reactions, guys. I don't think this is really advancing my game plan. This game is so confusing, I prevented the damage. Okay, rolling scabbies. Oh! A legendary one. It's a shame I don't really have the hand to make the best of it. We just have to go like this and sigil again. We hit the cast bones? Let's go, baby. They're just running scab skins every turn, man. This is torture. Okay, so what am I keeping? I think it's isolate, leave no witnesses. Maybe just leave no witnesses, actually. Coming in for 6, I'm gonna block 4. We can bottom this. Another 6. And you're keeping 1 in arsenal. This is an opportunity to crack headpiece, I think. But do we wanna? I don't think we do. I don't think it's very worth it right now. I don't think we get great value out of this. Okay. 4, and we threaten arsenal. Okay, they just give us equipment. That is fine. Oh, maybe they play the headpiece because it blocks 3. Maybe that's the vibe. Because this ability is very questionable at best. They roll another 6. Ah! Okay, everything is okay. Don't freak out, chat. I know you're scared, but we'll be fine. Is Align to like block like this? Blocking 6 here. And blocking... it's so many action. Ah! It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Taking 6. Taking 8. Yup. Yes, sir. That's how it goes. Okay. We arsenal this. Pummel! Not now, man! We're in danger! Okay, so... let's think about this. Is there any universe where we can play this pummel? So we have Tunic. So we actually do have the 3-card pummel. Which is pretty big. Issue is, we're not going to keep 3 cards. Not in a million years. So I think this pummel is just that card in our hand. And we'll probably have to block it. Block with it. Okay, so let's work from that. Assuming that this pummel has to block, which I think it does. What is our best swap? It's surgical, I think. So it's going to be sedate surgical. And we take 2 here. And we're just blocking as much as we can for the rest of the attacks. Hopefully they play another one that draws cards now. No, yeah, it's always claw here. Devastating. I'm going to cry. Yeah, I think, you know, I'm okay with losing this type of game. You know, if we're taking double cast bones turn 0, yeah, what are you gonna do? You just got high rolled into next year. I guess it's Blood Rush Bellows. Jesus Christ, man. Yep, I guess I'm dead. Damn, dude, this was rough. We got absolutely murdered. Damn, that was a toughie. Yeah, I think I'm calling it here. Not only am I extremely demoralized, defeated, humiliated, I think I have to go have lunch. I'm very hungry. And then I gotta go work. But yeah, this was a good stream overall. I think I feel better about this list. GG shake my hand. It was a GG shake my hand kind of game. I think I feel good about the contracts. I do think they get work done in this matchup. Rob the Rich, Annihilate the Arm. There's just a lot of hits for them. So you make a lot of silver, you get a lot of boots, you get to go again a lot. You get to be really extremely annoying. I think Pummel might not be a 3-off. It's hard, man. This is like playing items in Pistol Dash. Like how many items you play. Because if these guys show up early, they're just, oh, they're gas. I just take all the damage and then I discard your whole hand and I win the game. But if they show up late in the game, where you need to be blocking, they're just a liability. So yeah, I still need to play more with Pummel to really fill it out. But I think I like the upside too much. It's too powerful. And yeah, that's it for the stream, I think. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm going to head off now. I think we'll be back Sunday, maybe? Sunday or Monday. Well, Monday we won't. So Sunday or Tuesday I'll be back again, streaming, I think the same thing. Like, just trying to figure out this Kayo matchup, because I think it's the most important matchup in the game right now. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.